Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use the cacheRedirects option in Apollo GraphQL in order to improve your network performance. To start off, let's take a look at the GraphQL schema I have set up. I have two resolvers. One is books, which returns a list of book items, and another is book by ID, which returns a single book based on the ID you pass it. If we run the query and we look at the response, we can see that the book by ID returns a single book, and the books resolver returns a list of books. Next, I'll give a brief overview of the web app. It's pretty basic. It has a single page. It returns a list of books using the books resolver, and if you click on one of the books, you can get more details, which uses the book by ID resolver. Next, let's take a look at the web app from the network's perspective. When we first load the page, we make a request to the GraphQL resolver books, which returns the list of books, which has an ID, an author, a title, a thumbnail URL, and the type name. Then, when we click on one of the books for more details, we make another GraphQL request to the book by ID resolver, which returns the exact same data. That means that we technically unnecessarily fetched that data, and we wasted a network request. Luckily, Apollo Client has a way to get around this issue. What you're going to want to do is find the initialization of your Apollo client, and you're going to want to add a new property to the in-memory cache object called cacheRedirects. What this option does is it says if you query for book by ID, before going out and making the network request, look up in the Apollo cache if there's an object with the type name book and the same ID that you passed into the book by ID resolver. So let's see that in action. Now that we've added the cacheRedirects option to the in-memory cache, let's take a look at the web app from the network's perspective again. When we first load up the web page, we still call the books resolver to get the list of books. However, when we click on the books to get more details, you'll notice that we aren't making any more network requests. And that's how you use the cacheRedirects option.